You are now rocking with the Rockets Round Robin slash Rockets Propaganda Channel. I am your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on X slash Twitter at AK Infinity underscore VVS. We got the Rockets versus the Charlotte Hornets tonight, coming up in about a half an hour. And quick news. So I think Tari Eason is still out. Dylan Brooks is out, sore ankle. Question is who's gonna start in his place? For the other side, for the Charlotte Hornets, looks like LaMelo is still out. I think Brandon Miller is still gonna be out, but don't get it twisted though. I mean, they beat us before, and I get it. Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball both played before, but still, like let's not pussyfoot around with it. This is an NBA team. Nobody lays them up to lose. I still got Miles Bridges over there. Cody Martin, Nick Richards has been solid for them. With what's the name? With Big Mark Williams out. um, they got something over there. Josh Green over there. Josh Green ain't no slouch. Daquan Jeffries, um, T. John Salon. I like this Musa Dabate kid too. Athletic center, another athletic center. They got a bunch of athletic centers over there. I think he's solid. And then you got Seth Curry, who probably ain't gonna play unless it's garbage time. But yeah, we got a game tonight. I believe we should win. I said the same thing about the Raptors last night. We on the second half of back to back. We on the road again. A little earlier tip off time. These dudes got to pay attention early. They got to bring the energy early. Ain't can't be no excuses because you let teams like this linger around. They find a way to win the game later on. They're like, "Oh, we still in this thing? Oh, let's go ahead and go get it." So we can't be playing around with these dudes like that. They're NBA team too. So respect the game, respect your opponent, go out and beat the shit out of them. It's just that simple. Yeah, but as far as starting lineups, man, we're probably gonna see. It's probably gonna be Amen Thompson to start. Amen Thompson seems to be the guy, you know, who we kind of just plug in whenever somebody from the starting lineup was hurt. So I could see them, playing Amen Thompson with the starting lineup today, and that'll be very interesting, very very interesting because it brings a different dynamic to that starting lineup. It's another rebounder, it's another ball handler, it's another athletic wing. So when we get a stop. You know what I'm saying? We find a Min Thompson in transition. He can push it on the break and make a play for somebody else. He can be on the other end. He can be on the other side of getting the ball and being on the finishing end of it. However, what that does do is it takes a shooter away because Dylan been shooting the heck out the ball lately, especially really for the whole season, but he's been really on one as of late. So what does that do as far as the scouting report is concerned? Because we don't know we don't know what Fred VanVleet we're going to get. We don't know what Jalen Green we're going to get. We don't know if any of them packed their jumpers for this road trip. Jalen's was okay last game. Fred VanVleet, his jumper is probably somewhere in Guantanamo Bay because that boy ain't had his jumper in a minute. It's been a minute. Since that 38-point game he had against, can't remember who. Since that 38-point game, he ain't really been the same. Like, he been low-key Westbrooking out there. So hopefully we can get a stronger performance from our backcourt in general, but especially from Fred VanVleet. We need him to hit shots tonight, especially with Dylan Brooks being out. But I think to me it kind of looked like maybe Dylan Brooks is sitting out because they got some injuries over there. Yeah, Admiral. His jumper is definitely in Timbuktu, bro. Yeah, I believe that. Or probably in Timbuk 1 or Timbuk 3. Probably not Timbuktu. But yeah. So but I think Amen Thompson probably gonna end up starting tonight, man. And like I said, if that's the case, look for a faster paced game. Look for maybe a better defensive start because Amen Thompson always plays with energy. And my favorite trait that he brings to the starting lineup, especially, is his rebounder from the wing position. Because JG tries when he can. Dylan isn't much of a rebounder for as big as he is. You would think he'd be a better rebounder. But when you have wings that can rebound, especially for as much as we switch, it makes more sense for a switching defense. So hopefully we can, win that rebound battle tonight for sure. Kind of put these guys away early. Let them know that you in a whole nother league playing the Houston Rockets, and y'all belong wherever the hell y'all belong. Y'all belong where y'all at right now in Charlotte. So hopefully they take the game serious from the jump, and then we don't have no lip downs. This does have trap game written all over it, but I think the Rockets are better than that. If this was a season ago, I could probably say, yeah, they probably gonna smoke this game away. But I kind of believe in this team a little bit more than I did a season ago, obviously. But let's start off with our favorite question of the night, man. Who is getting into a scrap? Yeah, man, I want to see. Damn, Dylan, he my favorite scrapper though. Somebody gonna scrap a Miles Bridges, man. I don't know who it is. Let me say Jay Sean Tate. Jay Sean Tate and Miles Bridges, they're gonna get into a little scrap tonight, man. Hell, one of them might get ejected. Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, it can be them too. I don't really see nobody else really, getting under their skin like that. And I don't really see nobody over there with the Hornets with LaMelo Ball not being there. I don't really see nobody else there just gonna run their mouth, talk trash. Well, maybe a little bit of Cody Martin. Now that I'm thinking about it. Icy say Donner is heating up blitz. Boy, you a fool for that. What up, Blazy? Yeah, Musa Diabate and Tate calling it right now. All right. Hey, you know what? That ain't bad neither. That ain't bad because Tate probably gonna come in and play a little backup big, a little backup power forward, and they might get mixed up, tangled up, trying to get a rebound or something, or maybe a hustle play, maybe a loose ball or something. And who knows? Tate might throw the ball at him or something. Who knows? I like James Harden. But we'll see. But Tate is probably gonna be the guy to scrap with somebody tonight, man. More than likely, because as much as we like to pick on Tate a little bit, he did come to our rescue last game. Came in, brought a lot of energy. Blazy say some pure hustle players over a board or something. More than likely that's gonna be the case. Man, I can actually see that. The way you looking at it, I can see that happening actually. But yeah, man, Tate came through for us last game. He only had like 7 points. He had like pedestrian numbers, but I mean basketball ain't just really a game of the box score, man. You got to watch the film. You got to see what they're doing on the court. And Tate's energy is pure hustle and playing the right way. Kind of relit the fuse for the Rockets. No pun intended. And they righted the ship, and I'm saying they came home with a dub at the end. Another guy I want to keep an eye out for, Cam Whitmore, man. Started off the last game sort of rough-ish, kind of nervous-ish, looking like every time he touched the ball, you can tell, like, man, I know what I want to do with the ball, but I know what I should do with the ball. And he erred on the side of what he should do, and that ended up, producing a good game for him. And I'm looking for Cam to build a little bit more on that this game, man. I'm really high on Cam Whitmore, man. I know some people think of him as like a future all-star or something. I ain't gonna rule that out. He's just 20 years old. He's just a baby. That's within the window. If you look at his skill set, you've seen guys with lesser skill sets to make the all-star game. So yeah, maybe right situation, right year. Maybe somebody get nicked up. They call up Cam Whitmore. He make an all-star game. That's good for his resume. So we'll see. I'm looking for him to have a nice little game tonight. He's probably going. I want to see him get closer to like 25 minutes tonight. Because again, now there's no Dylan and there's no Tari, from what I understand. So if that's gonna be the case, ain't no excuse. Cam Whitmore, he's gonna be my X factor for the Rockets tonight. If that man can't come in and play like we know that he can play, ain't no way we should lose this game. X factor for the Hornets, however, I want to say the Micic kid, he nice, and he nice because he can shoot. And we tend to have issues with bigs that can shoot. So if he come out there and, and I'm tripping. I said bigs that can shoot. We have a problem with point guards that can like really shoot it, because now you can't really sag off of him too much. I mean, yeah, we got Nick Richards is not somebody who's really going to be, We worry about him outside the paint. However, it begs the question: how do we guard? How do we guard them? Like, what do you do? What's the game plan? Who's the matchups? Probably because again, as we know now, we see a trend. Coach Udoka likes to put Şengün on whoever the worst shooter is over there. But a lot of times when the worst shooter is the center, it kind of throws a wrench into our defensive plans. So who do you stick them on? I'm not sticking them on no Josh Green because Josh Green got a jumper. Don't let this season fool you. He can shoot it. I'm not playing with Cody Martin. I'm not doing that. You could probably get away with it with Miles Bridges, but if Miles Bridges had one of them throwback games where people forget Miles Bridges used to be an all-star. Play that game with him if you want, and we're probably going to get lit the hell up. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play that. But I could see Josh Green and Cody Martin taking turns on Men Thompson and Jalen Green. Depending on what Fred we get, they might have to switch up some coverages depending on how they playing. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know. All I know is this. Charlotte mess around and go zone, and it ain't even going to matter who match up with who because it's like we see a zone defense, and we just forget how to play basketball, bro. It's like we forget how to play basketball. Blazy said Tawan Salon, 29% from 3 on the court. Şengün might be on him. If he starts, I don't know if Salon going to start, though. And he really got a nice looking stroke. Like his stroke, man, pause. He got a nice jump shot, but it ain't. And dudes that have a nice jump shot, if you play off of them too much, they'll have a game on you. So you can't really. I don't know, man. You can play the numbers, you can play the percentages all you want. I mean, obviously you're supposed to, follow the scouting report. But he has a decent jump shot form. He got a nice little form on his jump shot, so I wouldn't want to play. I wouldn't want to find out too much with that one, to be honest. But then again, he come off the bench. He ain't gonna play, but like 20 minutes maybe, if that. Then again, Charlotte got a bunch of injuries, so he may end up playing a little bit more. And then if he plays a little bit more, that means we blowing him out, hopefully, if we take the game serious. But yeah, X factors, man. So my X factor for Rockets, Cam Whitmore. X factor for the Hornets, Micic. Now, player of the game. I don't know, man. I thought Şengün was gonna be player of the game last game. But man, he had a tough one in that first half. He came on a little bit more in the second half, but he had a tough one, man. I want to give it to him, but Nick Richards was. I ain't gonna lie. Nick Richards was sort of a problem for him last game. The first game we played him. So I don't know if I want to give it to him this game. Josh Green and Cody Martin, they solid defensive players. So I don't know, man. But then again, Jalen just went off for 30-something on Herb Jones and Trey Murphy and DeJounte Murray. So it didn't even matter. And then Dylan Brooks not starting, so we might play a little bit faster with a Men Thompson pushing the ball. You know what? Player of the game going to be a Men Thompson. Let's say that. Player of the game going to be a Men Thompson. He's going to be everywhere on defense. He probably going to have some blocks on big men that he ain't supposed to have blocks on. He's probably going to block, what's his name? Nick Richards. Also looking for Jabari to have a better game too, because a lot of times Dylan Brooks, I think, takes shots that I believe Jabari should be getting. So I believe Jabari is going to get a lot more shots this game. Because if you watch Fred likes to look for two people. He likes to look for Dylan. He likes to look for Şengün. Now he's going to be forced to look for Jabari more this game. So hopefully we see a little bit of that. If not a Men Thompson, probably going to be Jabari player of the game. Hold on, I got another comment from Icy. Icy say Jalen have to pick up Dylan scoring. So I say he gets 37. We'll see. I mean, that's not out of the realm. That's not out of the realm of possibility. But the thing is, I don't really like to say Jalen too much because I just don't know how they're going to use him from game to game. I just don't. Because you look at the games where he scores a lot, he's literally just being used differently. Literally. And then you look at the games where he's not, scoring all that much. It's them games where he get a bunch of these shots at the end of the shot clock, and they just tell him to go figure out something. We ain't run no play for you, but you got it. Go figure it out, punk. And then he ended up going 4 for 18. And then the whole Rockets Twitter is trading him for a bag of roasted peanuts with no honey on it, no salt, nothing, just roasted peanuts. But whatever. But nah, Amin Thompson gonna be my player of the game, man. I believe. Man, I might be tripping, but Amin Thompson probably gonna be my player of the game in this game. Because at least I know when he come in the game, he knows he has a defined role. Jalen's role is up and down. It's different from game to game to game to game to game. He needs to have a consistent role for him to have consistent performances. But Amin Thompson, I put some hell. Amin Thompson mess around and have a triple double this game. We'll see. He gonna get some boards for sure. He gonna get some rebounds. If Udoka has some balls, he gonna sit Fred for a little bit and let Amin run the show some and get some reps in at the point guard spot. Let him run the show. Get his assist numbers up. Let's get a look at that, man. Please. Ime, I know you're not watching, but if somebody tell you about this, tell them AK said, let Amin cook. Please. It ain't that hard to do, man. It ain't rocket science. Let the man cook. Draft that man at the 4th pick for a reason. Let the man cook. I get it. You bringing him along slowly. That's cute. It look like he ready for bigger plates now, man. Let him eat. Let him cook. All right. Now, final score. Shit. Man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Charlotte sucks. But so does the Raptors. But the Raptors had more talent playing last night than the Hornets do today, this game. But the Rockets got the most unpredictable offense I've ever seen, like unpredictably bad offense I've ever seen in my life. So I don't know. But Charlotte, they don't play defense like that. But we are on the second night of a back-to-back. And we missing Dylan and Tari. So I'm going to say this game probably going to end up being closer than we want it to be. Let's do 107, 104. Rockets by 3. That's my final score for the game, man. Hopefully I'm wrong and we score like 140 to they 67 or something like that. That would be cute. It's probably not likely though, man. These dudes are going to be tired and they probably not going to take this game serious like they're supposed to. But it's all good. We're going to find out. That's why they play the game. You don't play the game on paper, man. You play the game on the court. You play it on the hardwood. No pause. Chris say 121, 112. Damn, they going to score 112 on us? How much we going to turn the ball over? If they score 112 on us, that's because we turning the ball over a little bit more than we need to be. Usually, if you go look at the games where teams, put up 112s and all of that on us, we turning the ball over. It ain't that our defense necessarily is just bad. It's we putting our defense in bad predicaments by letting the other team get the ball a little bit more than they need to. And then again, 2 of our best defenders are out. Yeah, 2 of our best defenders are out, but I think our scheme is strong and solid enough to where when we playing a team like Charlotte, they still shouldn't score no 112 on us. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm giving these guys a little bit more credit. I did just talk about how they're inconsistent, but then again, the inconsistencies come on the offensive end more so than on the defensive end. Defensively, we're pretty stout. We're pretty solid, except for last night when team. Well, who knows? When is what's the name playing this game? If what's his full name? Why am I forgetting his name? If Grant Williams is playing this game, I might change my mind because Grant Williams gave Şengün problems last game. Not really defensively, but offensively. And it's not because he was the one shooting, it's because they were just using that screening that pick and pop with LaMelo and Grant Williams, and they was just making all kind of money with that play. So we'll see. Christy says scheme should be faster, therefore more shots. They beat us. Man, don't be saying that out loud, bro. Keep that bad juju to yourself, bro. You putting that in the air. Now we really gonna lose. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, all right. So we confirming Tari out. All right. Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Not his ACL torn. Oh, Grant Williams. Oh, Boy, I don't play with me like that. I'm thinking you talking about Tari. Man, I'm about to just end this live right now and go sit in my room in the dark. They full help. Who full help? Charlotte? Hold on. They already. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Who at full health? Charlotte? Because the Rockets not. Is it Charlotte that's on full health? Okay. No, I don't know why I forgot Grant Williams got a torn ACL. I don't know why I forgot about that. I do remember seeing that though. But hold on. If if LaMelo playing, listen, y'all, I'm finna say something that's probably gonna get me in trouble. It's probably gonna get me unfollowed. It's probably gonna get me cussed out. It's probably gonna get me called all kind of names. Good thing I don't really care about none of that, bro. Yeah. If LaMelo Ball is playing tonight, just understand that he's the best player on the floor. I don't care what nobody says. When LaMelo Ball is playing basketball against the Houston Rockets, he's the best player on the floor. I know some of y'all gonna say, no, Şengün is better than LaMelo Ball. Cut the cap. Put LaMelo Ball in a situation like the Houston Rockets, we winning more games. I'm gonna just tell you that. I know some people don't want to hear that because some people think, and really some people don't like LaMelo Ball because he trash talk, and a lot of people don't like his daddy. A lot of the stuff with LaMelo Ball that people don't like is personal stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with really what you see on the floor. Brogan who? I had folks telling me Tyrese Halliburton was better than LaMelo Ball. No, the hell he not. The hell he not. Absolutely not. I bet you they swap teams. I bet you Indiana put more fear in people's hearts. I guarantee you that. But, you know, that's just me saying what I say. I'm just keeping it a buck, y'all. I'm keeping it a buck, man. I'm a Rockets fan first. I'm going to always root for my Rockets before anything else, before anyone else. But I'm a basketball fan. I'm a basketball fan. LaMelo Ball got the goods. Yes, he do. It's just a matter of time. He going to end up leaving that pitiful franchise in the Charlotte Hornets. He's going to go somewhere else in a better situation. And when he start winning, and when y'all start seeing him on these national televised games, and then they start talking about him on BSPN and on all these other sports shows, then y'all going to believe me. But because y'all don't be watching these other teams until they play y'all's team, y'all don't believe me. You're going to find out. Charlotte, one of the teams I like watching, just FYI. Charlotte, Memphis, Portland, who else? Pistons. I like watching the Pistons. Orlando. There's a few teams out there I like watching. Blazy say, Real saying Charlotte missing Man Miller and went. Oh, yeah. Man, Trey Mann, another one. Trey Mann, he low-key a little Allen Iverson. Low-key. Yeah, Trey Mann, he got the goods too, to be, if we gonna keep it a buck. Trey Mann got the goods. Yes, he do. I don't believe he got like 6 man of the year kind of good, like Lou Williams kind of good. I don't think he's gonna be no all-star, but then again, you never know. You just never know. I used to say I call you those names even when you don't say that. That's true, you do, bro, and you're gonna pay for that one way or the other. Hey, he's just hurt too much. They'll never contend with him making the most money. That's true. Yeah, if you're gonna knock LaMelo Ball for anything, it's the health. He can't stay healthy. Bro is allergic to vitamin D. He need to drink some milk or something, bro. Like, why you always hurt, bro? You need to get in that cryo chamber and drink milk the whole time you in there, bro. You need to drink some turmeric tea. Like, you need, I don't know what you're eating out there in Charlotte. Charlotte got some good food. That's probably what your problem is now. But, bro, you got to do something about that, man. I cuts for you, though. He said that's a mid-off TVA. What? Who mid-off? You talking about LaMelo? Nah, Melo ain't no mid-off, nothing. Melo ain't no mid, nothing. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, you probably talking about the teams that I like watching. Yeah, cool. I like watching the teams that's not always on national TV. Yeah, I think they interesting too. Like I said, I don't just watch whenever the stupid ass Lakers on. Screw the Lakers. I hate the Lakers. I hate anything in California. Now, Sacramento don't count as California. They count as Oregon, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what the map say. I know Sacramento supposed to be the capital of California, but the capital of California is in Oregon. All right? That's what we're going to go with, bro. That's what we're going to go with. But yeah, Sacramento, another team. De'Aaron Fox, one of my favorite players. Well, some of y'all know that already. But I've been a De'Aaron Fox fan since high school here in Houston. So yeah. What's another team I like? I used to watch the Timberwolves a lot before, especially when Ant was like first 3 years. I used to watch them a good amount. I feel like there's another team I'm forgetting that I watch a little bit of, man. Back when Giannis was younger, like his first like 4 or 5 seasons, I used to watch the Bucks a good amount because Jason Kidd was the coach, and I was first of all, Jason Kidd, one of my favorite players ever. And anything he ever did, like Jason Kidd, one of the few players in NBA history you're not gonna hear me say nothing bad about. I don't care if it's true or not. I just won't say it out loud. But yeah, Jason Kidd, when he was coaching the Nets, I was watching the Nets. When he started coaching the Bucks, I was watching the Bucks. Oh, which leads me to the Mavericks, which is one of the other teams I watch. I just hate to admit that because it's the stupid Dallas Mavericks. Do we get Fox? Why you put me on the spot, bro? If I had to put money on it, yeah. See, there's an element to this that nobody wants to, that I guess nobody is realizing. So, all right. Who's De'Aaron Fox agent? Rich Paul and Clutch Sports. That's his management agency, right? Same as one Fred VanVleet. So, one thing I'm pretty confident about is De'Aaron Fox wanting to come back home to the H. I'm pretty confident about that. So, I believe there could be some backroom discussions about, how to maneuver such a deal if a deal of sorts was to happen. Something like that. If Fox come to Houston, it's not going to be during the season. It's going to be during the summer. I believe if he's coming. Do I want him to come? Yes. Do I think he will? More likely than other teams because he wants to come here and there's a pathway to get here. He could say no to anybody else just because he want to come to Houston. But again, that's why I got to be backroom discussions because I think right now with the new CBA, you can't come out publicly and declare that you want to be traded from your team. So there's that. Giannis and Barry was so fun. Hey man, listen, that I made a whole go back. Shout out, cheap plug. Go on my YouTube channel and check out the video I made. It was like a little compilation of Jabari's first game against Giannis, where he locked that boy up. I made a little compilation, a little with the locked up, won't let me out as the background music. I made a little compilation of that, man. Go check that out when y'all get a chance, man. It was when I was just playing around with stuff, when I first messed around with YouTube, man. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, we finna wrap it up here in a little bit, man. But like I said, final score 107-104. Player of the game for the Rockets, Amen Thompson. X factor for the Rockets, Cam Whitmore. Game probably gonna end up being a little tighter than we wanted to be. Dylan and Tari both out, so that makes for more opportunities for other guys. Maybe we even see a little bit more of a Reed Shepherd. Maybe, hopefully, if that would be a welcome development. But yeah, we're gonna see a lot more Jayshawn Tate. I'm not sure who's gonna be backup center now. Jock Landale look like he's kind of lost it, man. I don't know what happened with him, but he ain't. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's not looking good. Same with Steven Adams. Steven Adams looking sluggish. The only thing he can do out there is set a screen, man, and that's just about it. He'll get some rebounds here and there, but if you ask him to move his feet, it's almost like he got bricks in his socks. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna look like. I don't know who our backup center is gonna be these days, man. But that's a hole we need to plug. It'll be nice if we could somehow get Robert Williams from Portland. I know that's a guy that Ime Udoka wants for sure, 100%. I'd also like if Reed Shepard's not ready to take the backup point guard reins yet, I'd like to see if there's a way we can get Malcolm Brogdon from the Wizards. I don't care if he's hurt a lot. Yeah, sure, he's a backup point guard. He can be hurt. That's when Reed Shepard can get his time. But if we really want to win something in the playoffs and for sure, like, get a playoff series win under our belt, them two guys I'd probably try to, make a move for, man, if I'm the Houston Rockets, if I'm Phil Stone. I'm going to give Stone another summer, man. I think he's done a great job over the last couple of summers, I'd say. This trade deadline coming up in February going to be very interesting. I want to see what – you don't really hear like a heck of a lot of rumors. Like our front office hasn't been as leaky as it used to be. With Daryl Morey. With Daryl Morey, we was in the news cycle every week with some new trade, us always involved in some kind of trade. So it's kind of quieter on this side now, and I kind of like it. And as far as the other trade rumors that you do hear about the Rockets, it's really just talking heads is making up stuff. Like, they don't know nothing. It's not Rockets are interested in this and that. They're really just making up stuff. Besides the De'Aaron Fox stuff, that's real. I can tell you that right now. The De'Aaron Fox stuff is real. Bro, all that other stuff, the Jimmy Butler, that's cap, bro. The Jimmy Butler one makes absolutely no sense in hell. And the only reason the Devin Booker stuff comes up is because we got the Phoenix picks. And Phoenix is not looking – Phoenix is going to be in the playoffs this season. So why are they going to blow it up when they still got KD over there? Like, what are we doing? Y'all play too much NBA 2K, man. That's what y'all problem is. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. The game's going to start here in a few minutes. If you're still with me at this moment, you're only with me this long because you like me, unless you like to hate watch me, which, if so, you weird. But thank you for your view anyway. Now go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And make sure y'all go subscribe over there on the Rockets Round Robin YouTube channel. If you haven't done that by yet, shame on you. I might backhand you. I'm gonna find out each and every one of y'all who be watching every day when I do these previews, and y'all ain't subscribed over there. Let me come find y'all. I'm gonna come find y'all. Sitting here watching me tell y'all to go subscribe and y'all won't go subscribe. Let me find that. But anyway, be back at halftime. Probably going to be a solo halftime review too, since it's a little bit earlier of a game. But yeah, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. All of y'all come back again, and we out.